Hello YouTube, I'm Pullenbo13 Gaming here on an alternate account so I can do a starter tutorial sort of thing. And today I've decided that I'm going to try and make a little video on how to try and get some quick renown to start off with. Because at the start, as you notice in the top right, the little golden thing, you've got no renown, you've got no operators. You want some of these guys. Easy way to do it, you could just start off, play some casual, and then when you get around 20, play some ranked. You get a load from that, or you could do terrorist hunt on different difficulties and game mods. I'll do something from that later, or another video. But a really easy way to start off and get some renown, as you'll notice, tutorials and situations. The situations all have different challenges. There's 10 listed here, and then there's an 11th one you can do later after you do the 10. And each situation has 3 objectives. So for this first one, CQB ballistics, I've got to finish with at least half health, get 2 kills whilst aiming, and perform 4 headshots. For each one of them the first time I do it, I get 200 renown. So if you add that up, I don't really care to do the math just now, but that's plenty of renown you can get from just the situations. And then there's 3 tutorials. Each time, first time you watch it, you get 200 renown. So I'm going to watch the tutorials for this and then do the first situation in this video. And in future videos, I'm probably going to do a situation series on here showing how to do all the objectives for each one. I'm just going to include the first one in this video. So here's the tutorials.
When defending, you can barricade door and window frames to slow down attackers and cut off the line of sight. You have an unlimited number of barricades, and can barricade as much as you want to secure your position. Barricades have limited durability. A single melee hit from an attacker is enough to break through. 3 melee hits and they'll collapse completely. Barricades can also be destroyed by gunfire. Some firearms are more effective than others. For instance, a shotgun is likely to be more efficient than a pistol. Breach charges can easily break through a barricade. Deploy the breach charge, step aside, and trigger it remotely to take out the barricade. Residual smoke and debris will provide some cover as you utilize the new line of sight.
Okay, so that was the first tutorial. See, I've gained 200 renown. Just saying, it showed with the pistol that you can shoot the barricades with different guns. Pistols can break through it quite easily. It's just in the tutorial they didn't focus it on one point, because the more you focus it on a particular board or part of the board, the more likely it is to break. If you spread it out like that, you're going to take forever and waste all your bullets. Another thing, you might notice the bottom of the barricades, there's a little space. Be very careful when you're putting a breach charge on it, or putting fuses, mines and such on them. Reason being, a defender on the other side's looking under the door, they see your feet walk up to it. Oh hello, they're putting a breaching charge there, bang through the barricade and you're dead. Just warning. Here's the second tutorial, it's about 1:27.
Wall properties depend on their material. For instance, drywall or wood walls are destructible. But concrete and metallic walls are not. Breach charges show their full power when deployed on their primary target, walls. Many walls can be breached. Some of the destructible walls can't be entirely demolished, as they are built on metallic frames. Breaking them creates new lines of sight, but they can't be breached. There is no way to know if a wall is framed with metal studs until you attempt to breach it. Defenders can protect some of their walls with reinforcements. Attackers can recognize reinforced walls by the anchors used to hold the reinforcement in place. Choose wisely. Unlike barricades, reinforcements are limited to 2 per defender.
Yeah, so as you saw, another 200 renown, that's up to 400. But as you saw with that, you can shoot through them. It's really easy to shoot through them. You can tell if it's going to be reinforced because the unreinforced ones are just these wood frame around the edge, and it looks like it's from a kind of half-built house sort of thing usually. Other ones can possibly be broken through if it's painted walls and stuff. If it's not got bookshelves and stuff in front of it, chances are it can be burst through and burst through in a way you can walk through it, so it's not got the iron reinforcings. You just got to kind of practice around with that, see what you can and can't break. Floors are the same. Wooden floors or wooden ceilings can be burst through, but they've got metal reinforcings. So like Ash has a kind of grenade launcher style thing, a rocket propelled explosive to blast through barricades, walls, doors, sort of stuff. That can also blast a hole through floors and ceilings and stuff. On to the third video on flooring, as I was saying before.
Many floors can be partially broken and shot through. For instance, wooden and vinyl floors can be partially destroyed, while concrete and marble floors cannot. Floors are only breachable through the trapdoors. By detonating a breach charge on the trapdoor, you can create a passageway to the floor below. Defenders can deploy reinforcements on the trapdoors to prevent breaching from the floor above you.
So that's our 3 tutorial videos. I've now got 800 renown. Since I watched both of them, you apparently get an extra 200 bonus. So if I wanted, I could come in here, I could buy myself one of these, 500, I could buy myself an assault or a defense character from one of these little selection here. The year 1s and the year 2s cost 25,000 each. Unlike the kind of starter set which came with the game when it first came out, the DLC ones don't cost more per more you get. So say I got Blitz and IQ, then if I want to get Jaeger, then that's going to cost 1,500, because Blitz will cost 500, IQ will cost 1,000, he'll cost 1,500, and he'll cost 2,000. It doesn't matter what order you do it, that's just the kind of price order. The DLC ones, they just cost 25 no matter how many you buy. Or you can buy them with Rainbow Six points. It's about £3 or £4 for 600 currently. You've got a good selection, and we've just started year 2, so I've not got too many yet. You could if you want to look around, you could probably look around. I'll probably next week I'll have a look, see what the operators are supposed to be for this year. What kind of countries? Because you'll notice we've got the British, the Americans, French, Russians, and Germans for the groups which started off with, and then we've got the Canadian Special Forces, American Special Forces, Spanish, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's Japanese. And then for year 2 we've got Spanish, yeah, Rio de Janeiro was for BOP, and then we've got the Spanish special ops, and then I'm pretty sure we're going to be getting let me just have a look. Okay, yeah, it says year 2 is got the Spanish, the first ones, then we've got Hong Kong, followed by Poland, and then South Korea. So those are the operators we're going to be getting for this year. There is a year 1 bundle, it's 2,400, it's about £15–16, and you get all the year 1 operators, and the season pass is like £24–25. I'm not sure it's worth it, but you get some boosters. So I'm now going to go on to the first situation. It's not too hard to do. I did another situations series, you can watch that if you want. That's me just trying to kind of speed run through them.
You will engage in continental counter-terrorism situations before being deployed. Report to the SAS base in Hereford. You are to infiltrate a kill house and clear the area of enemy combatants. In close quarters combat, operators must rely on situational awareness to locate and identify threats and assets. Secure the area using a slow and methodical sweep. Here, you will face a trained enemy, equipped with military-grade weapons and explosives. Never stop until the threat is neutralized. You will need to rely on basic muscle discipline and your ability to reduce exposure to enemy fire by using the environment.
Eliminate all hostiles.
Yeah, so I've done a series with just music, so to start off with, be a little careful because there's a guy sitting there that you can run over. There's going to be a guy in here. There we go. Yeah, that's that clear. So there's a guy in that room, there's a guy in this room, and there's a guy in the first room you'll find. So you go in, you go left, there'll be a guy in there, and it's right, a guy in there, and a guy across the hall. So up to the first floor, there's going to be multiple enemies across there. There's none further up the stairs. There's one immediately to your right, and then you come round to your left, there'll be one in here. So let me just throw a flashbang in. We go and kill him, and then the remaining 3 should just run out of there. Nice and easy to kill. And that is mission 1 for you. That should be your 3 mission objectives, and of course you get a trophy for each one you do. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please, oh, I forgot to perform 4 headshots, but that's not too hard. Please like if you liked it, subscribe, help my channel grow, and really if you have any ideas for stuff I could do, I'm kind of running out of ideas for sort of stuff I could record, please put it either down below, or I'm gonna, I don't know, put it down below, try and find some way of contacting me. Skype's the same. I've got a Twitter account, Palumbo13 Gaming, need to figure out how to link it. I've got a Facebook account, don't really check them too much, but that's again Palumbo13 Gaming. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you in the next video.
Hello, keep it straight.
Mom? Ma?